Guys, today we've got the Patta Nike collaboration dropping very soon. Jordan Brand's fall drop calendar is looking insane, and fast fashion might finally be cooked. Welcome to Sneaky Sunday. It's been a pretty decent weekend for sneaker releases, so let's quickly recap them. First one, the Air Jordan 1 Low Wash Teal. These actually dropped here in the UK and the EU, but they are still coming for you guys out in the US, I believe, June 19th. Ferrari 14s had their main Nike sneakers release. Let me know if you picked these bad boys up. Asics and Jound dropped the Kayano 14, which obviously instantly sold out and are most likely reselling. Let me know if you picked these up to actually wear them. But my personal favorite had to be the New Balance 2000. It dropped in this blue colorway. I picked a pair up and they went straight to feet. They actually sold out on New Balance's website, so let me know if you picked these things up. Highly recommend. Ready dropped a review if you want to check it out. And for anybody who likes this model but maybe is like, kind of don't want the blue, don't worry, we got a bunch more colorways upcoming, like this one, a blue and gray one. You know, it's a little bit more sale, a little bit more toned down. These are going to be dropping this fall, again, 170 bucks for these. But then we've also got a black colorway with the like blue absorb pods, which I think is a pretty cool look. Now, alongside these, there's going to be a bunch of other ones in the near future. So yeah, if you missed out on the blue ones or if you didn't like the blue color, don't worry, plenty more. In general, highly recommend this sneaker. It's cozy, it's comfortable, and it just looks dope. Right, we got some real pressing releases that are happening right around the corner, so let's hop into that. First one I want to drop into is this Patta release. So they've just loaded up to the Nike sneakers app. We've got two different colorways. This blue one, which I think is my personal favorite. You get a little custom box, all of the details over here, some extra laces. And then we've also got the Cyber and Particle Gray one. So this one's just like that lime or that like Vault greenish hit. Both solid colorways. These are going to be dropping on the 24th of June just on the Nike sneakers app. Now, there is going to be another release date, which is June 20th. So right around the corner. And that's going to be for Patta's website. So that's the first place that they're dropping in the Nike sneakers app on the 24th. Now, there is also an entire clothing collection along with this, which looks pretty dope. A bunch of different tracksuits. I do quite like the black and the green one, but then you also got some ones over here, some t-shirts, some socks. There's a lot with this collection, which I think is pretty dope. Again, this is all through the Nike sneakers app, but I imagine it also drops on Patta's website. That seems like a given. Interesting little side note, there's actually 4 colorways that are going to be dropping. Now, we only have images of the other one, so this is the black colorway with some brown elements to it. They showcase these in all of the on-foot shots on the Nike sneakers app. So if I pull it up over here, you'll see some of these models are wearing this black and brown colorway. However, no release date for these. They're just expected at some point this fall. Now, alongside this one, there is also going to be another colorway. Again, we're not entirely too sure what that one looks like. We have no images of it, but both of those I imagine are going to be like fall releases, and then we're getting the summer colorways, obviously, like I just said, on the 24th. I think it's a decent release. I think people are pretty excited about it. Is it better than the last one? Not entirely sure, but still a pretty dope pair, and I'm not entirely sure how limited they are either. Either way, let's keep it moving. Another Nike collaboration that's right around the corner, we just got a release date for, and that is the Levi's Air Max 95 capsule. There's going to be a clothing line with this, like the one that Lil Yachty previewed. So this is them on foot, real denim on denim action. This one's actually pretty cool. I like this colorway, but we're also going to be getting a white and a black pair. This is the box that they come in. Pretty nice hit. I actually like the little, you know, it's like an OG Air Max box, but it also has like the red from Levi's. This is the denim set that's going to be dropping as well. The jeans look pretty dope. The denim jacket is actually pretty nice. And then here's the 3 colorways: white, blue, black. Not entirely sure which ones are going to be limited. You know, they're probably going to do some exclusives. They're not all going to have the same amount of stock. Either way, July 11th for all of these. Let me know what you think, but let's keep it moving. Oh yeah, and they're $205. Pretty steep. This one's interesting because, again, it's a little split release. So the New Balance 2002 R Protection Pack, the OG ones, they're dropping July 1st, apparently for you guys out in the US. They already dropped here in the EU, the UK, completely sat on shelves, so I don't think they have the same lore as they used to when they first dropped. But still, super clean colorways. All 3 are bangers. If I had to choose one, I'd probably take the gray. The white is a close second. All 3 are bangers though. $130 July 1st if you're in the US. If you're in the UK or the EU, check New Balance's website. They're up. Another July release, which I thought was pretty dope. We're getting that triple black colorway of the Pegasus Premium from Nike. This is dropping on July the 3rd, I believe. $220. Nice pair. really nice pair. Oh yeah, 220 is because they bumped it up 10 bucks for you guys out in the US, which is... yeah, 220 is pretty tough. Either way, pairs keep on selling out, so it doesn't seem to really faze people, and I think this is definitely one of the better colorways. Like, you just got a triple black pair, but you got that, like, light tinted blue air unit, which I think is pretty dope, and almost like a shimmery blue effect to the Nike swoosh as well. This one's pretty dope. So Jordan Brand is going to be dropping a t-shirt capsule this fall, and I actually think some of these are bangers. So we got a bunch of different graphic t-shirts that actually have, like, cool stuff on it. I know, like, a lot of the time Jordan Brand does drop some questionable ones, but take a look at some of these. Like, this is a pretty dope one with the blue in the background, the back of Jordan showing the jersey. Like, it looks like it's done pretty well. This one with the city lights, you've got, like, you know, Michael Jordan and everything. It's just like, it's dope. You've got a comic one, the wingspan tee, could do without that one. The goat one, I like that one a lot. That's a banger. Ton of t-shirts. I thought it was really cool. Just wanted to briefly show it. No exact release date, but should be dropping this full time. Let me know what you think. Tiny little update for those Nike SB Air Force 1 lows that are going to be dropping next year. So we know we're getting the 95s, the Air Max 95s this year. This is what they potentially should look like. So this is the color code that they're working off of, which is a light or wood brown, white, pink foam. Kind of like the linen forces. The only other leaks that we had was Eric Costin actually skating or wear testing them. And then this shot over here where you could just see the Nike SB branding over there. I imagine they do something on the sole as well. Instead of like Air, put the, you know, Nike XB text. This one looks like it has some kind of wear away or cutaway material. It should be dropping summer next year. I imagine it's a little bit better for skating than the Air Maxes. I think that's almost a given. Let me know what you think about this debut colorway. One release I actually forgot about to mention, June 20th, Adidas is going to be doing a little restock of the Climate Cool 24. That's their 3D printed shoe. It's okay, in my opinion. I think the best thing about it is the fact that it's actually affordable for a 3D printed shoe, $140 in comparison to like what you'll pay with most other 3D printed footwear. Not a bad design. I mean, they keep on like slowly restocking them. It's not up to par with other 3D printed shoes that I've tried. Either way, just wanted to mention the restock because I know that there's still a bunch of people that want to try this sneaker out. Speaking of 3D printed shoes though, Nike is going to be dropping the Air Max 1000 apparently in the oatmeal colorway this summer. So literally within the next few weeks or the next few months. So this is, I believe, a colorway that we haven't really seen. We saw it at Complex Con. It was debuted. We saw this color, but we didn't see this combination of the Air unit. So I think it was like red or something like this shot up here. Yeah, it was red, but this one is a little bit different to what we saw debuted at Complex Con. So these are official images. They're readying to release these things apparently for $210. I'll believe that when I see it because I just don't think they'll be able to get the price point down to $210. I think they'll most likely be $250 plus. But who knows? Either way, these are the official images. I did not think this was going to be happening. Kind of came out of nowhere, but it's a pretty dope pair of shoes, especially if you want to try something that's fully 3D printed. This is probably one of the best you're going to be able to get. Right, we've got a few Air Force 1 leaks. First one is the Kobe Bryant Mamba Mentality pack that's going to be dropping this fall. So we got a white colorway and a purple one. We've spoken about it briefly in the past, but these are some updated images, and we also have release date. Well, not a release date, but we know that they're dropping this fall instead of next year. Two solid ones. I mean, I prefer the Kobe Forces that are dropping this month on the 24th. They're loaded up to the Nike sneakers app. That's that yellow pair. Super clean. Details are incredible. This is not bad. I would take the white ones. It's like kind of like, you know, a little flip on a regular pair of Forces. You got the snakeskin upper, the Kobe details, but yeah, nothing I'm going too crazy for. Either way, no exact release date, $130 this fall. Ja Morant has 3 new Air Forces that he's going to be dropping pretty soon. This is what they should look like. One of them is a Swarovski crystal collaboration, just like he did on his signature sneaker. This is the Swarovski one. I'll show you that one in a second, but we also have this blue one, which is quite nice actually, and then a black and gum one. But let me show you the Swarovski pair because we just got some images of it. Should look like this. Retail price $160 apparently. We'll see about that. I mean, that's not bad for a Swarovski crystal one. Usually they jack up the price a lot more, but this is what it looks like in hand. Great images, guys. We can really see this clearly. This is a little bit better though. You can see you've got like black crystals for the tongue. Well, even the sides, it's like, it's dulled down. It's not super flashy. Either way, all 3 pairs should be dropping this holiday season. Nice little AF1 pack, I'm not gonna lie. We just got some official images for some upcoming Jordans. First one, the Pure Money 3s. They're dropping next month, July the 5th. And this is what they look like. So we even got some on-foot shots over here from Jordan Brand's website. Obviously the back end, but take a look. These are all the details. Again, we've been taking a look at this pair of shoes for a while, so not too much to go over here because we're just gonna keep on going over the same thing. But July 5th, full family size run. If you want a really clean pair of 3s for the summertime, this is it. We also just got official images of the Fire Red 5s, a banger. This one I think people are gonna need. They might even need 2 pairs of these things. This is from retailer JD. Always has the early sneakers that I don't know why they just keep on leaking these pictures. September 13th for these, $210, absolute must have. These and the black metallic 5s, like which one do you prefer? Which one would you take if you could only pick one? Black metallic 5s or fire red black tongues? Which one? We also just got a release date for the Gamma 11s, which are going to be dropping December the 13th. This is the only leaked image that we have so far. It's pretty straightforward. You can kind of see what to expect. It's got the patent leather. It's got that Tiffany Jumpman over there. It's got seemingly quite nice leather around here on the back, but most of the other details keep it the same. And these are the mock-ups of the actual shoes. So again, just colorway mock-ups, but yeah, definitely one of the most anticipated pairs for this fall season. Right, you ready for this one? This one's there's a real kicker at the end of this. So Tom Sachs and Nike gets a little bit more interesting. So we know that they're dropping the Mars Yard 3.0 this September, but apparently it's going to have some kind of cool little release. So there'll be a set of app challenges that you'll have to complete. I don't know, maybe something to do with craft. That's about it. That's all I came up with. This is what they look like. Yeah, so the kicker here, $275 is the retail price for these things. I need to check what the other ones were because surely they were not anywhere near this expensive. Okay, so the 2.0s were $200. Okay. The 1.0s were $385. No way. Is that right? That's right, then that's just weird. Pricing is all over the place. Either way, I never knew the actual retail price for this. $275 just seems absolutely ridiculous in my opinion. Like, what are you paying for with this? Material seems super basic. I don't know. Either way, that's the release details we have so far. No exact release date in September, but it's coming, and I think the drop is going to be pretty interesting. If it's an app challenge, maybe actual people might actually be able to get them, even though they're going to be insanely limited. Let me know in the comment section if you're paying $275 for these. We just got some fresh new looks of the upcoming Travis Scott Fragment Jordan 1 low that's going to be dropping on the 20th of September, and it's a little bit puzzling. So they share this whole like unboxing. We can see what the box looks like. It's like sail with the Nike, and then obviously that like Fragment Travis Scott sleeve that we saw on the first ones. But what the hell is this? This little lace thing that you get. So this is what it looks like. That's so random. It's like a really short, fat lace that you attach to the shoe like this, maybe? I mean, I don't even know how they tied it like this, but it just seems a little bit random. I hope they explain what this is. Maybe just to add a little something to this shoe. I don't know, but the leather's looking real nice. I'm liking the leather. It looks super thick and tumbled. I mean, we are expecting the same quality that we got with the first ones, which was pretty decent. Either way, this is it. It's the first time we've seen this little additional extra for some reason, but yeah, this is what we should be getting this September time. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. Are you gonna be after these? Is that even a question? Right, I'm gonna speed run Jordan Brand's fall drop calendar because it is insane and you need to get ready. You need to get your wallet ready, know exactly what you're gonna be going after, if not everything. It's insane. Let's hop in. Black Cat 4s. These are dropping very soon. Taxi 12s. Fragment, Jordan 1, Travis Scott. We just spoke about those. Those are dropping in September. Crazy release. The Trophy Room 6s, which we still haven't really seen any images of. So we don't really know if they're going to be good or not, but they're dropping this full time pretty soon. The Air Jordan 5 Tokyo, this one's gonna break the internet. People are gonna be going crazy for them. Air Jordan 11 Grand Finale. We know that Jordan Brand is doing something insane with Jordan 11s this year. Like, they're dropping, I think it's like 7 or 8 different colorways all this fall. Air Jordan 5 35th anniversary. I feel like these are gonna get lost in how many shoes are dropping. I don't think people are gonna be like prioritizing these. Not a bad colorway, but just in the grand scheme of things, you got $210. Do you buy these, or do you buy the Fire Reds, or the, like, literally the list goes on. Infinite Archives doing a collaboration on the Air Jordan 17 Low. This is this one. I think they already did they just do one? Or maybe this is the first, but I've definitely seen one. Chicago Jordan 1 Lows. These are dropping November 15th to be specific. The Rare Air 11s. I think people kind of like this colorway. I mean, it's definitely not bad. The Zion Williamson Air Jordan 1 Low OG, the little flip, the little like midnight version of the first collaboration that they did. These are going to be dropping October, obviously, like Halloween time. Champagne and Oysters Air Jordan 3. I'll have to see what these actually look like. I mean, they do kind of look a little bit luxurious in this shot. The Chase B Jordan Jumpman Jack. Not sure what to expect with this one. It looks like they elevated the quality a little bit with like the freaking ostrich leather around here. Nice colorway. Are people really feeling the Jumpman Jacks though? The Shadow 10s, Family Affair 3s. These are probably going to get lost as well, like the 35th anniversary 5s. And that is it so far. I mean, there is still plenty of other ones for the full time, but that is the general gist of what we're going to be getting. Let me know, out of all of these shoes, which one takes top priority, all right? I want you to know they're number one. I know that it's going to be a tough choice, but I'd love to hear it down in the comment section. Little update from Wednesday's video where we spoke about Jordan Brand's secret Jordan 1 drop, where like they've been teasing all these 85s. Well, they've fully unveiled it now, or at least all of the shoe. So this is pretty insane. Jordan Brand at their Nike HQ displayed all of these 85 samples in pretty much every single original colorway. We got the black toes over there. We got the pandas over there, which we did get. We got the neutral grays, the metallic packs. Yep, there's the metallic packs. Look at that. Every single one, all in the 85 cut that we assume they put on the breads. We got the breads over there, Chicago's, UNC's, Royals, Shadows, Black Toes. So what's going on? Are we getting these or not? Well, I feel like something big is going to happen. They wouldn't just make all of these for no reason. Some kind of crazy limited 85 drop celebration thing could be happening. We know that it is going to be a special anniversary of the Jordan 1. So they do some kind of crazy limited release for all of these shoes. I would not be surprised. Or maybe region lock some of them or something like that. But here you go. Brand new 85 cuts of every single OG Jordan 1. It's pretty insane to see. And if we get any more information of if these are actually going to drop, I will let you guys know. Final story. This one's pretty insane. Fast fashion might be cooked. France has just passed a law that regulates the fast fashion industry, and it's very interesting, and it could spread to more countries and more laws that will adopt this aggressive approach. The law, or the bill that has been passed specifically in France, kind of targets fast fashion in 2 different categories. They separate fast fashion, they call it classic fast fashion, and then ultra fast fashion, which is places like Shein and Temu. Important thing to mention is that they are really, like, most of the crazy stuff goes towards the ultra fast fashion. Regular fast fashion doesn't get hit too heavy-handed, but essentially what they're doing is they're going to be giving all of these fast fashion brands an eco rating. Now, this rating system is on every single product that they sell, and brands with a low score get fined €5 per product, which is going to be increasing to 10 at, like, I think towards 2030 is when they said. So imagine getting freaking fined $5 per item. Like, that is a heavy tax. Now, ultra fast fashion brand advertisements are actually completely banned in France now. So Shein, Temu can't just post their ads on social media and stuff like that. It's all banned. And on top of that, influencers who promote ultra fast fashion with like Temu hauls or Shein hauls, that is also banned. And like, they will be penalized if they actually post about it. There's new pretty aggressive taxes on non-EU packages, and then free returns has also been axed completely. Like, there's no longer free returns. Like I said, a lot of like the most aggressive stuff goes towards the ultra fast fashion. Now, a lot of people really supported this bill. What was the Senate votes? Yeah, so 337 votes for and only 1 against it. So a lot of people are happy about this. You know, they're saying like it's a win in the fight of fast fashion. Some people like wanted this to go further, and they wanted, you know, some of the other fast fashion brands like Zara, H&M and stuff like that to be lumped in with Shein and Temu and to all be like super aggressive about it. Other people a little bit pissed off. They like shopping at Shein and Temu, or they can't afford other places, so that's where they go to get their affordable products. As of right now, this is for France, but it definitely could spread and places could take a more aggressive approach on fast fashion. So I'd love to know what you guys think of this down in the comment section. Do you think it's a good thing, or do you think it's a bad thing for people who can't afford anything else? Either way, that wraps it up for this week's Sneaky Sunday. Don't forget we do this every single week, so subscribe to the channel. It's a good time over here. I'll keep you guys updated with all the latest news and upcoming stuff, and if you want to catch another video, there is one chilling right over there.